Well, good evening. It is approximately about 9 o'clock in the evening. It is Tuesday. It is the end of day 2 of my 5-day fast. If you watched the first one, my first video, it was very long. I apologise for that, but I needed to tell you everything you needed to know about what I was doing and why I was doing it and who I am. But this one I'm going to get through very, very quickly. I'm going to try and do it in less than 5 minutes. So we'll see. That's my challenge. It's the end of day 2. I've got 2 things to tell you. I'll tell you in a second what they are. The first thing is tomorrow will be Wednesday. That will be the end of day 3. And within that video, we're going to have a very brief discussion on wee and poo and my experiences of wee and poo. So that's in tomorrow's video if you can be bothered to come back and see what I've got to talk about. Now, the 2 amazing things. Right, okay, firstly, I've had my hair cut today, okay? I'm not bald, I just have a very high hairline, as you can see. I'm not doing bad for my age. And the second thing is, well, I've had an amazing amount of weight loss after just 1 day on the fasting diet. Now, I'm shocked. I genuinely are shocked because I didn't expect this. Look, I think I said to you in the last video, I have done lots of fasts before, just day fast. I've never bothered to weigh myself. I've never recorded data. So I had no idea what was going to happen. This time I decided to record data using my scale. If you can remember, I told you about this that I'm using. I've used this for years. FitTrack, you can get it off the internet, 50 or 60 quid, and you download the app Hume, H-U-M-E. It's totally free, and then you, when you get on, these little pads, they measure all the data. As I said yesterday, I have no idea how it works, but it measures data from your internals. It would appear that I've lost a hell of a lot of weight. I've kept I've decided to put it on a spreadsheet. I've made myself a little spreadsheet. There we go. There's my little spreadsheet that I'm doing. I'm keeping a daily track of what I'm doing. Basically, I've lost just slightly over 4 pounds. The striking things is, where's that 4 pounds come from? Now, I know people will be saying, well, it's all water, you've just lost water. Any diet, you also have these people, the naysayers who go, no, it's only water you're losing, it's not fat. Well, do you know what? If I had a penny for every single person that said that to me or to anybody else, well, I probably have about 562 pounds by now, but they're wrong. And I can tell by looking at the stats, the data from my machine, that actually my bodily water content has pretty much stayed constant. I'm eating a hell of a lot more, drinking a hell of a lot more water than I would normally. I've had 2 litres today. Just under 2 litres, which I normally don't do. But it would appear from my data reading off here that I have lost. Well, it's subcutaneous fat. I've lost nearly 1 percentage point of subcutaneous fat. Now, remember, subcutaneous fat is the stuff that's directly under your skin. That's the stuff that we see. If you see a person who is overweight, who is obese, then what you are seeing under their skin, directly under their skin, is subcutaneous fat. The visceral fat, the stuff that wraps itself around your organs, that's the visceral fat that's on the inside. Now, that is the dangerous fat. That's the one that you don't want, because that is the one that's likely to kill you. My visceral fat hasn't changed as of yet, but just the subcutaneous fat. Everything else, is round about the same. So what, hell, I don't know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked just as much as you're shocked. I didn't realise that I would lose 4 pounds in 1 day. I'm going to keep a track of that. I will be measuring myself again in the morning, and we'll see what happens. I potentially think that maybe there'll be no weight loss tomorrow. I don't know. I think that potentially this is because my body's gone straight into ketosis. 8 years ago, I started the keto diet. I did it to try out, see what it was like. I did it. It was fantastic. I lost a hell of a lot of weight. I lost a hell of a lot of visceral fat, which I didn't know existed in me. I thought I was quite skinny at the time, but I lost a hell of a lot of visceral fat. But I decided to morph it slightly into a vegetarian keto diet. I decided also to go back to my roots. I used to be a vegan. I was a vegan for many years, and so I had a sort of a cyclical diet between being having a vegetarian keto diet and being a raw vegan. A raw vegan is a vegan who just eats vegetables and fruit and nuts and seeds and herbs, and as it says, raw, you eat them raw, you don't actually cook any of them. So I do 2 months on the vegetarian keto and then swap 2 months on the raw vegan diet and then back to the keto diet. My body, therefore, over the last 8 years has been used to slipping in and out of ketosis. For those of you who are not familiar with the concept of the keto diet and ketosis, basically your body's lazy. It will usually use starchy, sugary carbohydrates as fuel to give you energy. If you stop taking in starchy and sugary carbs and you only give it fats, well, your body needs to do something about using those fats to turn it into energy. Your body creates ketones. Those ketones will help your body to process the fats, process it into energy, so that you can go about your normal everyday life. That is, in a nutshell, what ketosis is. I think I've slipped very quickly into ketosis because I'm used to it, my body's used to it, and I think that's what's happened, and so my body has gone into instant burn. So all this extra fat that I put on over the last few months, as I said in my previous video, if you watched it, I put on 1.5 stone purposely so that I could do this diet, see what effects it would have. And I think, yeah, I've gone straight into ketosis, and I think my body is burning that excess fat very quickly, which is why I think I have lost 4 pounds in just one day, which is great. I'm not going to complain, but we'll see how things go tomorrow. Quickly moving on, because I've gone over my 5-minute time limit already. I'm not very good at that. How do I feel? Well, do you know what? I actually feel quite good. The bloating has gone. I don't feel as bloated. I don't feel as strangely, in my last video, I did say that I was having a few problems with the elbows over the 2 months that I've been on that awful, typical British sort of diet, eating processed rubbish. I started to get very aching, especially my elbows. This elbow, the pain's almost gone in just 2 days. This one's still a little bit. I can feel a little bit of inflammation there, but hopefully by tomorrow even that might have gone. So hey, that's a positive, isn't it? Through going on a fast, I've stopped the aches and pains in my body. That is something, isn't it? That tells you something. I've carried on drinking water. As I say, I've had nearly 2 litres today. I've simply got these little ½ litre bottles from just up the road, Morrison's. I got about, I think there was something like 9 in a pack, and it was about £1.70 or something like that. So I'm drinking plenty of water. Also, there has been a couple of times when I've sort of, for whatever reason, I've thought about food, and so I've just gulped down a load of this. It swells your stomach out and it makes you feel full, and therefore all thoughts of food go out your head. So if you are doing this diet like me, or you want to start it, if you ever feel hungry, just swig down a load of water. This is just bog standard spa water, spring water. Just gulp it down so that it makes your stomach expand, and you will feel full, and therefore the hunger pangs will go. Top tip. I'm also I've continued to take my tablets. 1 a day multivitamin and mineral. Again, bog standard stuff from Morrison's, 5 or 6 quid. And I'm taking the cod liver oil. Maybe they've helped with the old joints as well. I don't know. Potentially. I've had tea. I've continued to have my tea. A warm drink. It's nice to have a warm drink. A warm drink inside you makes you feel good. So I've had that. And I will say that I did have a coffee first thing this morning. But coffee, black, no sugar. Right? That's how I like it. Black, no sugar. And, you know, depending on which website you go on, coffee black or without sugar is either 0 calories or 1 calorie, or at the most 2 calories. That's not going to break you fast, so that's fine. I was a little bit naughty having a coffee this morning, but you know what? Hell, I was shocked that I lost 4 pounds, so I celebrated by having a little bit of coffee. Okay. What else? Well, nothing else really, because you know, a 5-day fast is exactly that. It's just what I've told you. You know, it's about just not eating anything, having plenty of water, have the multivitamins, have the cod liver oil, and just keep yourself busy. As I said, I haven't got a telly, so I don't sit and watch. I don't sit and watch rubbish programs, and I'm not getting the adverts every day that tell me about food, etc., etc., etc. And so yeah, I'm cracking on with it. I feel good. I actually feel good. 2 days without food, and I still feel good. I'm still positive. Haven't done any hypnotherapy on myself yet, self-hypnosis or anything like that. I haven't done any meditation, simply because I feel okay at the minute. I thought, well, if I'm feeling okay, there's no point doing anything else. Maybe tomorrow, day 3, I might start to feel hungry. I don't know. If I do, I'll slip in and just do. I have my little studio just through there. I have a nice hypnotherapy couch, and I'll lay myself out and I will do a bit of self-hypnosis on myself. We'll see. I'll update you that, you know, whether I do that or not tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow's video. I'm going to mention a little bit about wee and poo. A couple of interesting facts that you might want to hear. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. But look, please subscribe wherever it is. I don't know where the buttons are. I'm rubbish with technology, as you can see by these videos. Just you know, come back and see me tomorrow. You know, if you've been inspired to do this 5-day fasting, then great, follow me. Put some comments in, tell me how you're getting on. Maybe tell me how good things are, or if you're struggling, then tell me. I don't know. Communicate with me if you want. I'm doing this really fast because I've gone well over the 5 minutes that I was going to do it in. So all there is to say really is good evening. Hope you have a good evening, and I'm going to go off and do some reading now. So to you all, thank you for watching this, and good mental health to you all.